welcome back to my channel, Queen of the Ring. And if you are new here, my name is Alex. On this channel, we nerd out about wrestling and we talk about the week in wrestling. And what a week it was! Let's start off by marking out over the match that was announced for the Ring of Honor's SuperCard of Honor, and that's going to be Cody Rhodes versus Kenny Omega. What the? If you watched the most recent episode of the hit YouTube series Being the Elite, then you will know that most of the Bullet Club members are still so distraught over the events that happened at the New Beginning of Night 2. Matt Jackson still can't exactly process what happened at the event, but also can't really talk about what happened at the hotel room in episode 90. Adam Page is crying in the shower. Kenny Omega can't concentrate at dinner. Nick Jackson can't even hold his kids for the love of God, while Marty Scurll sings his little heart out while he's tearing a Bullet Club photo. What does this all mean? Does this mean that the Bullet Club is over? Although, yes, it does look like it. Personally, don't think that Kenny Omega is quite over with the Bullet Club. It'll be interesting to see what's going to happen in the upcoming episodes that they'll release on Being the Elite. I honestly absolutely love what they're doing. I'm interested, I'm invested, I'm more excited for this match than I am for the Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles match at WrestleMania. What? I want to pass this question off to you guys. What do you think is going to happen at this year's SuperCard? Do you think that maybe we'll still see the Young Bucks come down with Kenny Omega to the ring? Or, here's a little something. Do you think that Kota Ibushi is going to come out and walk Kenny Omega down to the ring? He did stop Cody Rhodes from attacking Kenny Omega. What's going to happen? I have no idea. I cannot wait to see how this goes down. I'm freaking pumped. Now let's move on to WWE, because Monday Night Raw was, well, it was what it was. Monday Night Raw opened up with Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns cutting promos and then just going straight into a match. Honestly, I don't think that every single week somebody's music has to hit. They have to walk down to the ring, they cut a sometimes lame promo, and then they just kind of awkwardly get into a match. I like that they kind of switch it up this week. Good job, WWE. I really like the way that you opened up. The Revival was jobbing again. Stop jobbing the Revival, please stop. I love the Revival. I think that they should be going after the Bar for the tag team championship belts. Also, Seth Rollins looking like Bam Bam Bigelow. I see you, honey. Monday Night Raw was okay, I guess. I'm gonna get into a quick rant for a second, if you allow me to. I did not enjoy Kurt Angle just coming out and just announcing the Women's Elimination Chamber, and yet for the men they have to have matches to qualify for a spot. I don't really like that, honestly. And listen, I know that we don't have enough women to have qualifying matches the same way that we have for the men, but it would have been good to see them maybe have a battle for the spot, or maybe have a battle for the order of who comes out. I would have enjoyed that more. But I did like what Alexa Bliss had to say. Also, why isn't Sasha Banks going on to the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view and having that match with Asuka? It seems like that makes more sense than to have Nia Jax go on and face Asuka for that. It doesn't really seem like Nia Jax cares too much, at least not as much as Sasha Banks did when she came out last week. It seemed like she wanted the title shot at WrestleMania a bit more. It makes more sense to me. Sasha wins, then that match at WrestleMania turns into a triple threat match. Makes more sense to me than Nia Jax. I think Nia Jax needs the Elimination Chamber. I hate the way that they make Nia Jax to be. She's such a dominant force in the women's division, yet she's facing 17-year-old jobbers every week. I'd rather see Nia Jax take Mickie James's head or Bayley's head and just smash it into one of those Elimination Chamber pods. That would be so badass if Nia Jax did it. I think that she would shine just a bit more. It just makes more sense to me to have Sasha Banks and Nia Jax just switch places. I don't don't know, maybe that's just me. But I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments below. During the Women's Royal Rumble match, I felt like they did such a good job having that match main event the show, and then we go back to reality, and then the Raw Women's Division is a mess, and don't even get me started on the Smackdown Women's Division. What the f are we doing over there? Charlotte Flair deserves so much better than this. Don't like that Charlotte Flair faced Liv Morgan. I thought the match was okay, I guess. Charlotte Flair is now determined to take out the Riot Squad. That whole women's match felt like a filler, and I'm sorry to say, but it really felt like a bathroom break. I don't like that it felt like a bathroom break. And again, this is what I'm talking about when I say that I don't think that they're taking care of the women's division as good. It's very disappointing that the women's division is... But while we're on SmackDown Live, I don't want to talk about anything else but Rusev Day. I hate the way that they're ignoring this. Why are they trying to kill Rusev Day? First of all, Rusev gets the biggest pop on SmackDown Live. I just think Rusev deserves the United States Championship. I think he deserved it during the tournaments, and during the top 10 list, Rusev Day wasn't even on it. What was that, WWE? Stop burying Rusev Day. My favorite thing throughout the whole night on SmackDown Live was the backstage segment between Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles. I really like the way that they're just planting those little seeds for WrestleMania. I like the way that Shinsuke just went up to AJ Styles and was like, I'm gonna beat you at WrestleMania. And then just went away like. Then at the end of SmackDown Live, we had a match between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, and of course that was a good match. Any match that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens have together is always going to be a good match. Duh. But it did have a bit of an awkward ending. Just the whole way that the match ended. Then the way that Daniel Bryan came out and announced that at Fastlane's AJ Styles was going to defend the WWE title against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in a triple threat match. I'm intrigued by that. Of course, because it's AJ Styles, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens. Of course they're gonna put on a good match. It's AJ Styles, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens. Duh! I'm still gonna watch that match. Overall, Raw and SmackDown for me were meh, but thank God NXT came through to save the day. NXT opened up with Undisputed Era coming out, getting ready for their match against Sanity. Sanity jumped them, and all hell broke loose. It was really great the way they had the security guards just come through to the ring, try to break up the brawl, and of course, my dude Killian Dane just shining through and then just threw a security guard over the top rope. I love that moment. I love me some Sanity. I think they're so good. Then William Regal came out and announced that the main event that night, a tornado tag match between the Undisputed Era and Sanity. We'll get to that match in a second. Then next up we have Johnny Wrestling. I love the way that Johnny Gargano came out and just thanked the WWE Universe, but also calling out Tommaso Ciampa. But before he could even get too deep into that, Andrade comes out with Zelina Vega. Really like the way that Johnny Wrestling came out and acknowledged Ciampa attacking him, but then having Andrade come out, cut him off, and then we sort of forget about that feud, and we kind of put that feud back on the shelf. When Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa finally meet up, that match is going to be fantastic. But of course we had Zelina Vega just come out and just destroy Johnny Gargano with words, calling him Johnny Loser, and then Candice LeRae comes out. I just hope they don't overkill Candice LeRae. And Zelina Vega says, what will it take to get rid of you, Johnny Gargano? And he decides that he wants another title shot, and if he wins, he gets the belt. But if he loses, he leaves NXT forever. What? I'm excited. I definitely can't wait to see how that goes down. I just really hope that Johnny Gargano doesn't end up on 205 Live. But let's move on to what I personally think was match of the week for me. The Tornado Tag match between Undisputed Era and Sanity. Holy that was a good match. I love that match. I really love the way that they took the brawl backstage, had Bobby Fish and Killian Dane kind of do their own thing. Then Killian Dane and Bobby Fish got onto the stage. Then everyone else came back from the backstage brawl. Then Killian Dane threw Bobby Fish off the stage. It was really good to see each man kind of have his moment to shine when it came to attempting to break up the pins. I really like that. Bodies were laid out all over the mat. Of course, Sanity won, baby. I think that there is a lesson learned that when Monday Night Raw and Smackdown don't deliver, we still have other products to watch, like NXT, and Ring of Honor, and New Japan Wrestling, and PWG, and House of Glory, and House of Hardcore. Well, that is a wrap in This Week in Wrestling. I would love to know what you guys thought in your week of wrestling. What are your thoughts on Monday Night Raw? Thoughts on Smackdown? What are your thoughts of NXT? What do you guys think about the SuperCard of Honor pay-per-view? I really want to know what you guys think. So please leave a comment below. Remember to like and share this video with your friends. Let's all talk about wrestling. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I am Alex, your self-proclaimed Queen of the Ring, and I will see you guys next Friday. Show.